Rolling? Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So tonight we have decided to come out to some ponds near my house and do a little bit of frog gigging. So that's what we've got on the agenda. We can't shoot them. I was going to bring a pellet rifle. It's a lot easier just to shoot them with a pellet rifle. But we brought out one of my bass rods and we also have a net. So on my bass rod, what I have is just a tiny little frog. Just a frog that I use to normally flip for bass, like in just brush, like in lily pads and that kind of stuff. And then we also have the big net. So if that doesn't work, we have a second option. But we're gonna walk over to this pond and go ahead and get started and try to get a couple of these frogs. And then tomorrow, we're gonna be cooking them. So y'all stay tuned. But right now, we're gonna try to catch a few. Hopefully, if all goes as planned, but we're gonna jump right into this video, get everything loaded up, and head down to this pond. So let's jump into it. So this is the little frog that we're gonna be throwing for these other big bullfrogs. I usually catch them off a little curltail grub. We caught one in Kansas off a curltail grub, but you can use these small little topwater frogs and catch some big old bullfrogs with it. So we also have, oh my god, I swallowed a bug. But you can use these small topwater frog baits to catch these big old bullfrogs. We have this, and then we also have our
I'm using that
jumbo net. So hopefully we don't come out of here empty-handed, but let's get this. We also have a cooler full of ice that I'm gonna snag. I use my tripod to but we're gonna stick all the frogs in this, just put them straight on ice, get them slowed down, and take them back to the house. But first, we gotta catch them. But first, we gotta catch them. So let's walk down to this pond and see if any's out. We got a full moon tonight. It's a beautiful night. Just got done raining, so you'd think all the frogs would be out. At least that's what I'm hoping. So let's get down there.
Turn the light off.
Yeah, turn yours off. See it? Oh, no.
That's a big one.
That happened so fast. I didn't think he was gonna stink and take it. Oh my gosh, did you get that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I was pitching it back and forth to him, and he was not going for it, and it looked like he was about to jump into the water. But that one pitch, I got it right in front of him, and oh my gosh, he hammered it.
That's a good one.
Just that teeny little frog bait. That is #1 for the night. Let's go! That is awesome. All right. I can hear a bunch of them around over this way. So I think we're going to slowly just work our way around this side of the pond. And I guess just throw this thing, because apparently they're eating that. That is stinking awesome. That is only the second time I've ever caught a bullfrog on a fishing pole. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a stinking blast. This is awesome.
Holy crap.
Chill, buddy. Look at that.
It's huge.
He's been gigged before. Somebody came in here and tried to gig this frog. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. That is a stinking pig. Look at the frog legs on that thing. Frog legs, I mean it's a frog and it's got legs. Look at the stinking legs on that thing. But once again, just off this little topwater frog. I mean, you can get it at Walmart for, I don't know, maybe $4, if that. But that is a stinking giant bullfrog. Sounds like a raccoon or something. Alright, but with this guy, we're going to go put him back into the cooler, keep walking around this pond, and we're going to try to get Emily to catch a couple of these things. Let's stick this thing in the cooler and keep on going. That is a stinking hammer of a frog. Alright, we got Emily up to bat now. She's going to try to pitch and swing this old frog bait. We've got a pretty big one right over in this corner, so we're gonna see how close we can get up to it and see if Emily can get this thing hooked up. Yeah, that's a good one. You got him. You got him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Did you get him? You got him. You stinking got him. Oh my God.
That ain't big.
No, that is a stinking good frog. Heck yes.
My first frog.
Nice. That is awesome. That was a perfect cast right to him. That's number 3. Oh my gosh.
See, one just jumped.
That is awesome.
One for the cooler.
Hold it up. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. All right, let's get him in the cooler, and then we'll keep working our way right around here. She pulled that one right out of the weeds, so they're up on the bank and in the weeds. But that is awesome. That's number 3 for the night. Grab him, grab him, grab him.
I don't want to hook him in my hand.
I just got off. Did you get off? Where'd he go? Alright, we're on frog wrangling duty. I cannot find the frog. She hooked it and it's somewhere right in here. Oh, there he is. Oh. Dang it. Oh, right here, right here, right here, right here. Yank as hard as you can. Oh, you almost hit me in the face. You almost hit me in the face. I literally saw my life flash before my eyes with that frog.
You said set the hook.
I know, I said set the hook. I didn't mean throw the frog at me too. We got him, that's all that matters.
Imagine if it did.
Seriously, it was so close. I felt the water come off of it. There we go for number, what is that, number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 for the night. That's stinking crazy. And all these frogs, I mean, look at the legs on those guys. That's gonna be some good eating. And we're only halfway around the pond right now. Looks like we found a little souvenir on our frog expedition. Coming out of here with a good set of pliers. But I guess we're gonna go around for round 2 around this pond again. I mean, we're gonna take the net, but I think we're just gonna stick with the pole and using this little frog lure because it's absolutely hammering. There's 3 giant frogs right over there. Can you see them from right here? Zooming in. Scared the other one away.
Only needed one more.
We got him.
That's a big one. I think that's that first big one.
That is a freaking toad right there. Well, it's a literal frog, but it's a stinking giant. Oh my gosh. That is a brute of a stinking frog. All these frogs that we're getting tonight are stinking giants. Well, I guess this is going to be the last frog of the night because it's getting late and we want to leave some for some other people if they want to come here. No, I'm not saying that. This is a secret spot. They can't have my frogs. We're going to go ahead and head out of here. We have 5 frogs, so that is plenty enough for us to chow down and make a little video on. So we'll save some for next time, but this spot is absolutely loaded with stinking frogs. Had an absolute blast tonight. Let's get this one in the cooler, get out of here, and we'll catch you guys right back here tomorrow when we start cooking these things up and get to chow down on some frog legs. So we'll see y'all then. Going on ice. And remember with anything, if you go hunting, one second. And remember with anything, when you go hunting or if you go catch frogs like this, only take what you need. Don't just go out here. I mean, we could stay out here probably all night and get so many frogs. But just take what you need so there's always some for next time and for other people that want to come out here and do the same stuff. Just be ethical about everything. So that's my little note of the day. Alright, frogs, till next time. Hasta mañana. We got everything. Come on. Take your junk with you. Seriously, pick up your trash. Whatever you come in with, take it out. And try to take some more out with you if you can find any. we're gonna skin some frogs in the dark, but I'm just gonna show you guys how to do it. It's really quick, it's really easy, because I wanna get inside and start cooking these things up. So I'm gonna pull one frog out, show you how to do it, and then we're gonna put it on a time lapse and get these things done so we can get to cooking. So what we got is our frogs on ice. They've been on ice overnight, but pretty much what you're gonna do is get one of your big frogs out. As you can see, we have some giant frogs. I mean, those things are stinking huge. But pretty much all you're gonna need is a knife, something to cut with, and then a set of pliers, just like that. These are actually the pliers that we found over at the pond, so they're going to good use and gonna help skin our frogs out. We're gonna go all around the rest of the frog, pretty much just following those back legs, and just pretty much just go all the way around its stomach until you get back to the other side. Once you've got it all the way around like that, just grab a hold of the skin and then start pulling down. It may come off on one pull and it may not. That one did, but you're stuck with the skin right there and then a fresh, clean frog leg there. So now you just grab the other side, pull his pants off right down there. And now you can clean it up just a little bit more, but there is 2 cleaned frog legs. And where these frogs are so big, what I'm probably gonna do is skin the rest of the frogs, so we also have the meat that's in these front legs too, and right along that back. There's also a lot more meat that is up there. People usually just cut the legs off, but I found that there's more meat still up there, so nothing's gonna go to waste, which is good. And here's the final result of all those skinned out frogs. So you can see how much meat is actually in these front legs. I just left them whole, just like that. So there's the back legs into the back, and then there's the front legs. So there's a ton of meat up there that people throw away, especially on these bigger frogs. So if you're catching huge frogs, don't just take the legs, take the whole entire thing. It's super easy. Maybe took 6 minutes, if that, for all these frogs. It was 5 frogs, and like I said, 6 minutes. It's really quick, really easy. But now we're gonna jump inside to the fun part and the tasty part and actually get to try these delicious frog legs right here. That is what I'm super excited about. So let's get inside and let's get to cooking these things. We skinned out the frogs and they're right here soaking in this bowl. We actually soaked them last night in salt water. So what I got is some milk and 2 eggs right here. That's what we're gonna coat them in. And then we have our seasoned flour right there. That's what's gonna be the breading. But we're also gonna save probably, I guess, 1 or 2 frogs for Emily because she doesn't like them breaded, and we're just gonna throw them on the grill and try them that way. But we're gonna go ahead, dry these off, and mix this up, get that poured in there, and I guess get started on this. The egg and the milk is mixed up, so now what I'm gonna do, we're gonna take, it is Big Spring Mill Best Quality Food Seasoned Flour. So if you guys are wondering the exact flour, that is what I'm using. It's already pre-seasoned. It's pretty salty. Not too salty. I don't like super salty stuff. This has just enough where it's good, and you don't really have to add anything. Other than if you wanted it a little bit more spicy, you could add some like red pepper flake to it, if you wanted to go that route. That is the size of my hand. That is giant. That's some of the biggest frog legs I think I've ever seen. So that's the back legs, and then there's the front. So you have the whole back piece. It's like pretty much frog back strap. And then you have the front legs and then the front shoulders right up in there. So you get 2 pieces of meat out of 1 frog, so nothing is going to waste. All right, so the frogs are quartered up now. As you can see, they're in 2 pieces. I have mine right here. We got Emily's there, and then we got one for Dad to try also. So we're gonna fry these right there and then grill those. So now the fun part, the messy but fun part. What you want to do, just get them coated in that egg and milk wash, and then you're going to dip it down into your secret seasoning sauce. Just get it coated all in there. I'm doing a double dip, you know, just because I can. So we're going to go back into the egg wash and then back into the seasoned flour. So there's the front of the frog all ready to go. Be put in some grease. Gotta make them fit into that egg wash. Come right over into our seasoned flour, just for good luck. Give them a little double dip in there. A little double dip action. Right back into that. But doing a double dip back into the egg and milk, that's what it's gonna look like. And it looks stinking good. It's gonna look even better once it comes out of that grease. Oh my gosh, y'all stay tuned. Here's our first frog going right in. Oh yeah. Now they're really falling apart. Oh yeah. So check that out. That looks stinking good. You got the other frog legs on out there?
Yep.
Let's go check out the frog legs that are on the grill. These are Emily's frogs. But we'll let those cook and come back in. Let's go take a little look-see. Got the frogs on the grill. Oh, yeah. So that's the salt, pepper, and garlic frogs with some olive oil rubbed on them. They smell good. Could be the pork chops, too. I'm telling y'all are missing out if you're throwing away the front of the frog, especially on those big ones. There's a front, and then we got the big old back right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Crunchy, thank the Lord.
Let's jump right in. Thank you all froggies for letting us catch you. Now we get to enjoy these delicious frog legs.
I know mine are less flavorful than y'all's, but it's good.
Oh my gosh.
That's good.
That is so good. It's like KFC frog legs or something. It is so good.
That is great.
It literally just falls right off the bone. It is so stinking good.
Yeah, that's a success for sure.
That's fried chicken. That's better than fried chicken. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more frog catch and cook videos, either with the fishing pole, possibly with, we have the pellet rifle right here. We could do another frog video with the pellet rifle. I'm actually really looking forward to it because these are so good to eat. But if you guys want to see another one, please leave a like on this video. Comment down below on future ideas that you want to see me film. And make sure, as always, to subscribe and hit that post notification bell. Thanks so much for watching this video. Stay in tune with all these other ones. I really do appreciate the support. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Love y'all.